Again on a strong right ball, right in the middle of the field. Receivers both ways. It is Grayson rolling near side. He throws it and it's picked off by the Raiders. And coming up field, 30, 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds, and it's fumbled out of bounds. And on the pickup is Ryan Larson. Jacob Price, the tight end, on the near side. And on the rollout, far side play action. Crawford to throw downfield. He has a man open, coming back to the wall, and the underthrown pass. And I believe it is caught. Cut down there by the Raiders at the 10-yard line. As they go I formation, the deep back is Marquez Thompson, little guy. And they go double tights, one wide receiver, Crawford, following his offensive line. He wedges it out, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Jackson Crawford with his first rushing touchdown of the season. As in motion coming across the formation is Paul Crawford down the keeper, 45, 46-yard line. May have fumbled the ball, big pile up about the 46-yard line. But Jackson may have recovered the ball. A lot of Viking purple and gold on top of the ball. Indeed, it is. They're still on piling. And the ball is underneath Crawford. And who's the first Pony at the point of the attack? And what they say, the Ponies have it. A fumble by Jackson Crawford. And the recovery is Aiden Stevens. I formation. Grayson, three-step drop, feed pattern, far sidelines, and it is caught down the sidelines. Graham Lobster, touchdown! Graham Lobster fade pattern. He beat the defender, and it is Grayson Hosh with his fifth touchdown catch of the season, touchdown throw of the season. And Graham Lobster hauls it in. He got about 5 yards behind the defender and took it to the house. And the Ponies are on the board. It is 7-6. There's Crawford under center. Long count. And back to pass. Jackson, he's being rushed. Steps away from the tackler. Heads downfield into the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Touchdown on a 30-yard touchdown catch in the corner, the far corner of the end zone. Man of motion across formation is standing. Hosh to pass, and it's picked off again. This time Ryan Larson stepped in front of the intended receiver Fisher Jake Kumchek. And Ryan Larson jumped the play, read it perfectly, and he has his second INT of the ballgame. Jackson spins, handoff deep back Nash, and Terrence has the 5. He has the goal line. He's got the touchdown. I formation, receivers both ways on a strong left near hash mark. Grayson back to pass with time. Grayson slant pass, and it's picked off again on a tip. Down the far sidelines, it is Tinty, John Tinty, inside the 5, and Johnny down to the 4-yard line. As they go I formation, Crawford on the give to Thompson. Marquez turns the corner to the goal line. He's in, touchdown. Marquez goes in from 5 yards out. And just like that, Cretin-Derham Hall, they have used up 4, 6, 7 plays to score 3 touchdowns. That is economy. As Grayson back to pass, steps up the rush, and they're going to get him. Down he goes. Grayson Hosh as the pocket collapsed, and Grayson running for his life. As Grayson Hosh, I formation. Grayson, 2-step drop. He hit as he throws, and it's downfield, and it's almost picked off again, or was it? And did they rule it a pick? And I believe it was. Was it picked off or on the far sideline? It looked like Zachary panicked. With 9 seconds to go, the Raiders are going for 3. Ball down. It's a low snap, and falling on top of it was the holder. And the snap, a one-hopper back to Alec, and he gets it off a line drive kick. And did they rule that Alec touched his knee down? Yes, he did. Alec trying to field the low snap, and his knee touched the turf. In motion is Fisher. Hosh rolling near side. Grayson steps through a tackle, throws downfield. Enzo looking for Fisher, and it's incomplete. As Hosh under center, Grayson and the give to Mason Green into the secondary. 45-40. Mason to the 35, 30, 25, 20, 19, and still on his feet. Finally hauled down by 3 Raiders. As Grayson Hosh, 3-step drop, slant pattern, end zone, touchdown. As Hosh again out of the shotgun. And a high snap over his head, going back for it. Grayson tries to kneel on top of it. Cannot, picked up by the Raiders, and they move it forward inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. A high snap from Tyler Olson. Grayson trying to cover up on it. He overran the ball on the slick turf. Picked up by the Raiders, and they ruled that the young man who picked it up, his knee touched down at the 26-yard line. Again, receivers both ways. Vanangala near side, pole far side. Crawford, Gibb, Nash, goal line. Terrence got another touchdown. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Mark back to pass, quarterback draw. Now throws on the run. Tipped up in the air and picked off. Another one. It was tipped up in the air, then picked off by the Raiders. And Crawford going to keep it himself. He's got the 10, the 5 to the goal line. Correction, Terrence Nash. That's 16. Yes, Terrence Nash. 16, not 12. Terrence Nash has the hat trick. His third rushing touchdown of the ball game. Now Matt Crowell, the tailback, and it is Grayson on the quarterback keeper off the left side of his offensive line, and he's got pay dirt. Grayson Hosh will take one in from short yardage, and clocking on the move as they start the clock, and it's going to roll down to all zeros. And there we have it. After a 1 hour rain delay, 1 hour and change, we finally finished here tonight at Pony Stadium. 42-21 is your final.